all time. So, you know, she'll go out there and she'll
If you're a small business owner like
Alright, everybody, it's that time again to watch some scary videos. Hey, y'all, it is me and Flame Paw, my son, just chilling on this cold day. Well, it probably might not be cold for y'all if you guys are still have some really good weather. Hey, there goes Deaf God. What up? Hey, wouldn't be a stream without you, my friend. Would not be a stream without you. Okay. Hey, yo. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing amazing and wonderful this Saturday, going in the evening time. So, boom, boom, boom. Let's get the where the hell is my? Here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look, it wouldn't be this. What the fudge? What did I do? I accidentally hit the. Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah, it wouldn't be a stream without my awesome viewers, and I do love you know, when you guys chat and whatnot. Okay, baby, we're not messing with the mic. Okay, so we are continuing our scary videos. Well, you want to say hi, Bubba? Okay, but anyway, we are doing some slapped ham, and yeah, if you guys have any recommendations for any videos, be it spooky, be it funny, whatever it is, my day's going good. It's going good, yeah. And then later on, I'm going to get into some Digimon on the Purple app, so yeah, definitely come and join me for that as well. Hopefully it goes well. If not, maybe getting into some Crime Simulator. I do not know. Wherever the oh goodness. My son's just looking at the screen like, what the fuck is that? You don't need to know those. The turtle mating sound, son. You don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Let me make sure. I'm gonna move my chat over to where I can see it, so I can see all my chat. Okay. So let's stink 'em. Let's get into it. All right, guys. Get cozy. Get your snacks. And let's dive in. Let me adjust it first. There we go. Alright.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. These are the scariest video clips of the week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Definitely worth a subscribe if you're into the creepy.
TikToker Casey Arav isn't known for posting scary videos. Her profile is usually filled with wholesome clips of pets and family, but there's one video on her page that stands out from the rest.
It's funny. Okay, yeah, what the fuck is that?
The video has sparked concern among viewers after what appears to be a humanoid figure was spotted hiding in the shadows of her basement.
Hell, cause you gotta worry about squatters and everything, like not just
The
about
video,
the
which
spooky,
seems to be an
scary
excerpt
things.
from security camera footage, is dimly lit, showing only the lower level of a home and a set of stairs leading down into the darkness.
Yeah, I don't
At
like
first
that.
glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but the uploader urges viewers to focus on the area to the left of the staircase.
Yeah, this
As the
area
footage
right
plays, faint movement becomes visible. A subtle shift in the shadows, just enough to suggest that someone or something is standing there.
I don't like it. They're rising up.
When the footage is
from
brightened, the
shadows.
vague outline becomes chillingly clear.
Oh,
A humanoid form appears to be lingering in the dark, partially obscured by the shadows but unmistakably present. The comments section exploded almost immediately, with viewers begging the poster to provide an update and confirm she was safe.
Please tell me we have an
Some
update.
believed the figure resembled a ghost or shadow entity, but many were far more alarmed by another possibility, that the figure wasn't paranormal at all, but a person secretly living in her basement.
Oh, hell
Several
no.
TikTokers referenced real-world cases where homeowners discovered strangers hiding in attics, crawl spaces or basements for days, weeks or even months without detection. As of now, the uploader hasn't shared a follow-up, leaving viewers anxious for answers. Whether the figure was an intruder, a trick of the shadows, or something more supernatural, the clip remains one of TikTok's most unnerving recent mysteries. And a reminder that sometimes the scariest things caught on camera might not be paranormal at all.
That is crazy. I hate when they don't give updates, but hopefully that person's okay.
Blakey, you okay?
There's nothing you can do or say to change that. I love you.
Do you want me to go open the door?
A series of unsettling videos filmed by a woman named Nadine has viewers convinced that something unexplained may be happening inside her home.
Blakey, Mommy's gonna go open the door, okay?
She's like, no, don't open the door.
I'll be right back. It's okay.
The first clip shows Nadine and her young daughter sitting peacefully on the couch watching cartoons until the atmosphere suddenly shifts.
There's kids now. Kids and animals.
Do you want me to go open the door? Why? No? Okay.
Nadine's daughter begins acting frightened, staring intently toward a closed door. Nadine explains that she had shut the door earlier because her daughter kept pointing toward it, insisting that someone was over there.
And she was terrified. She was terrified. Of course, freaking me out. So I went over there and she just said, "No, mommy, come here, mommy, sit, mommy, don't go over there." So I called the dog and I closed the door, and as you can see,
When Nadine finally gets up to open the door on camera, her daughter's reaction is immediate and chilling.
Oh shit.
I'll be right back.
This video,
was created by AI. With AI, you can create any character you want.
real life,
it's okay, baby.
What makes the moment even creepier is that earlier the same day, Nadine captured another unsettling piece of footage. In it, her dog stands rigid, staring into an empty room while growling at something invisible. The animal's body language suggests fear or aggression, a common sign in paranormal accounts when pets react to things humans can't see. Word about the videos spread quickly, eventually reaching Bishop James Long, known for his work in demonology. After reviewing Nadine's footage, he offered a sobering perspective.
Mommy's gonna go open the door.
The belief is that kids don't have filters, so they're able to see things, and so are animals that we are unable to see.
Long explained that many believe children have fewer spiritual filters, making them more likely to see entities adults cannot. If something truly supernatural is present, he warned, it may be using the child as a way to get the parents' attention, meaning the child isn't the actual target.
Now, the demonic, if this is evil, the child is not the target, if this is a legitimate case. The target in this case would be the mother. But the child is not the target. Many times, if it's a demonic, it will use the child to get to the parent.
Long concludes his analysis with a serious recommendation. If the activity continues, someone should perform a minor rite of exorcism in the home to cleanse the space and protect the family. For now, Nadine's videos stand as a disturbing collection of unexplained moments, a terrified child, a distressed dog, and a lingering sense that something in that home may not be entirely visible. Whether a ghost or demon or something else entirely, the fear captured on camera is unmistakable, and viewers are hoping Nadine and her daughter stay safe.
It's okay, baby.
For a house tour of Emma's house, then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay?
A disturbing set of scary videos, re-uploaded to TikTok by Creepmix after the original account vanished, shows a mother, Jessica, documenting strange events involving her young daughter, Emma.
What guy?
There's a guy.
The guy is at the door.
In the first clip, Emma anxiously tells her mother that a guy is standing outside her bedroom door. Jessica checks the hallway and shows her daughter no one is there, but the child remains
Please don't say hi to
uneasy.
the guy. Please don't say hi to the demonic spirit.
The guy?
Oh shoot! I remember this little house.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
Cause the door was opening up by itself and shit.
In a follow-up, Jessica gives viewers a tour of Emma's playhouse,
Right, I
which
remember
includes
this.
its own Ring doorbell camera, something Emma insisted on having to match the one on their home.
For a house tour of Emma's two house. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
Days later, that camera captures motion at the playhouse door, despite no one being visible.
Bless you. Salute.
What happens next is far more unsettling.
Yeah, this was so creepy. I remember. Because no one's pushing this door. And I really hate the baby doll. Like, that doll head right there.
The footage shows the playhouse door opening and closing on its own, slowly swinging as though pushed by an invisible hand. On the third movement, a mannequin sitting just inside the doorway has its hair lifted and brushed aside with no one nearby to cause it. Viewers immediately drew connections to Emma's earlier fear, suggesting the child may have sensed something before it revealed itself on camera. Some speculated the presence could be a ghost or an attachment tied to an object in the playhouse. Whether paranormal or not, the doorbell cam captured something that defies simple explanation. And it all began with a child insisting there was someone standing just outside her door. In the quiet mountain town of Woodland Park, Colorado, the disappearance of 18-year-old Joshua Maddox became one of the most unsettling mysteries the community had ever faced. On May 8, 2008, Joshua left his home for what seemed like an ordinary walk, something he did often, and simply never came back.
Damn.
Days turned into weeks, then years, with no sightings and no leads. Joshua's family held on to hope, clinging to the belief that he might somehow be alive. But as time passed, the silence around the case grew heavier and the lack of answers more suffocating. 7 years later, in August 2015, the mystery finally broke, but not in the way anyone hoped. As a crew prepared to demolish an abandoned cabin less than a mile from the Maddox home, they made a chilling discovery: a mummified human body wedged inside the cabin's narrow chimney. DNA confirmed what no one wanted to believe: the remains belonged to Joshua. According to early reports, Joshua was found in a fetal-like position, head first in the chimney shaft. Even stranger, inside the cabin, investigators discovered his clothing neatly folded, as if intentionally removed before attempting to enter the chimney. This detail would become one of the most haunting parts of the case.
Damn.
Despite the bizarre scene, the local coroner eventually ruled Joshua's death accidental. The theory suggested that he had tried to enter the cabin through the chimney, perhaps seeking shelter or out of curiosity, and became trapped.
Hello.
Unable to climb back out or call for help, he died where he
Hope you're
fell.
having a good day.
But many people, including true crime followers and locals, remain deeply skeptical. Several unsettling questions still have no clear answers. Why were his clothes folded inside the cabin if he entered through the chimney? How did he remove them in such a confined space? And why would a healthy, grounded young man choose such a dangerous entry point at all? Could someone have placed him there after the fact? There are also conflicting reports about whether a metal grate or mesh covered the top of the chimney at the time, something that would have made voluntary entry nearly impossible. Although the official explanation leans toward a tragic accident, many believe the circumstances point to something far more sinister. Some speculate foul play, the idea that Joshua may have been forced into the chimney. Others believe that drugs or misadventure could have played a role, though no conclusive evidence has surfaced to support these theories. With no signs of trauma and a body too decomposed for certain answers, the truth behind Joshua's death remains clouded by uncertainty. The strange placement, the missing clothes, the proximity to his home, all of it keeps the case alive in online discussions and true crime communities. What should have brought closure instead opened a new chapter of heartbreak and confusion. Joshua Maddox's story remains one of the most eerie and debated unsolved cases of the last decade, a grim reminder that even small familiar towns can hide disturbing secrets. His family finally received an answer to the question of where Joshua was, but the far bigger question, why, lingers on, haunting the memories of all who followed the case.
Honestly, I don't believe he would be in that chimney.
A chilling
by
video
his damn
uploaded to
self. I'm
TikTok
just
by
saying.
JS Trend DD has left viewers unsettled after claiming to show a mysterious shadow figure captured by school CCTV.
Oh shit, there we go. Running on the upper floors.
The short clip, reportedly taken late at night, appears to show a dark, human-shaped silhouette sprinting along the second-floor balcony with unnatural speed. The figure doesn't move like a typical person. There's no clear stride or arm swing, just a fast gliding blur that disappears as quickly as it appears. Viewers have flooded the comments with theories. Some believe it could be the spirit of a former student or teacher lingering in the halls, while others suggest it might be a classic shadow person, a paranormal entity often reported in abandoned or quiet locations. Skeptics argue it could be a trick of the light, a bug close to the camera, or even a manipulated clip designed to go viral. Still, the speed and clarity of the silhouette have left many uneasy, with several commenters noting that its movement looks too fast and too smooth to be human. Schools are no strangers to ghost stories, but this particular piece of CCTV has quickly become one of the more compelling and creepy videos to surface online of late.
Meeting.
A strange and unsettling video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel _ has the internet buzzing after capturing what some viewers believe may be a shape-shifting creature lurking near the water's edge.
Miren, 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 miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza.
The clip begins with a man filming a figure in the distance that appears to be standing upright on two legs, its posture eerily human-like.
Miren. A la madre, miren, raza. No mames.
The cameraman zooms out, then back in, and that's when things take a disturbing turn. The creature that was standing like a person now appears to be down on all fours, its silhouette suddenly resembling a goat rather than a human.
Se bajó, se bajó, se bajó. Miren, 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 miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza.
Some insist the creature is simply a goat caught in a strange position, rising on its hind legs before dropping back down. Others believe the footage hints at something far more supernatural, perhaps a skinwalker, djinn, or other shapeshifter known for taking both human and animal forms. According to the video's description, those who were there swear the creature came down to the water's edge as a human and then changed shape into a goat. The eerie setting and the creature's sudden change in posture only fuel the speculation. Several commenters remarked on how unnervingly human the figure looked in the first moments of the video, arguing that goats rarely stand so still and upright for that long.
La madre, miren, raza. No mames. Ay, este calofrío me dio, güey.
Whatever the explanation, misidentified animal or genuine shape-shifting entity, the clip has quickly become one of TikTok's creepiest recent mysteries. So what do you think? A goat caught at the perfect moment, or something far stranger lurking by the water's edge? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
Miren. A la madre, miren, raza. No mames. Ay, este calofrío me dio, güey. Se bajó, se bajó, se bajó. Miren, 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 miren. Se bajó, miren. Miren, se bajó, miren. Dios, raza.
A dramatic and dangerous road rage incident in northwest Victoria, Australia has landed a 62-year-old motorcyclist with an 8-month licence suspension and a 12-month community corrections order after he clung to the bonnet of a car during a furious pursuit. The episode, which unfolded on February 27th in Mildura, began when motorcyclist John Stanley Turner claimed his bike was bumped by a P-plater's vehicle, while they both turned onto Deakin Avenue near the city's central business district.
Yeah.
According to the court hearing, Turner overtook the car, braked heavily, removed his helmet and launched it at the car's windscreen in a flash of rage. He then damaged the driver's side mirror and flung it onto the bonnet before leaping onto the car himself.
God. He was mad.
Dashcam footage shown in court captured Turner riding after the driver and then climbing onto the bonnet of the moving vehicle. For the next 2 minutes and 46 seconds, he clung on as the car drove to the nearby police station.
That's what he gets.
The car's occupants, fearing for their lives, had phoned police during the ordeal. Turner's actions resulted in nearly $7,800 in damage to the vehicle, alongside more than $3,000 in damage to his own motorcycle, records show. At the sentencing hearing, Magistrate Michael Coughlin described the behaviour as outrageous and disturbing, noting that Turner's instantaneous escalation left both the driver and passengers in fear. This case exemplifies how quickly everyday traffic frustration can escalate into potentially lethal threats on the road. For now, Turner's licence suspension and court order mark the formal consequences. But the incident remains a stark warning about the dangers of aggressive driving and public rage.
Amigo, no me puedo mover.
A scary video uploaded to TikTok by elqq.tv, reportedly filmed on a ranch in Mexico, has quickly become one of the platform's most unsettling paranormal clips.
Su puta madre.
The footage claims to show a man stumbling upon a strange humanoid figure, one that leaves him completely paralyzed with fear.
Amigo, me está hablando,
According to the video's description, the man was inspecting his property at night when he noticed something standing motionless in the darkness ahead. As the camera steadies, a thin, pale figure becomes visible, its proportions and posture resembling the classic depiction of an alien grey.
No le entiendo, amigo. No le entiendo. Amigo.
What happens next has viewers buzzing. The man appears to freeze entirely, unable to move or speak. One viewer even questioned whether the figure was floating, noting its feet appear to hover just above the ground.
Puta madre. Puta madre. Amigo.
After several tense moments, the man seems to snap out of the paralysis and instinctively turns away, breathing hard.
Puta madre! Puta madre! Amigo, ¿dónde está?
Yeah, run.
But the real shock comes when he turns back toward the spot where the figure had been standing.
Puta madre, no me... Amigo, me estaba hablando.
The man begins searching frantically, sweeping the area, but finds no sign of the strange being. No footsteps, no movement in the brush, nothing.
No mames. Puta madre.
That thing gone.
Amigos, ¿alguien más lo escuchó?
Viewers have flooded the comments with theories. Some believe the figure was truly an extraterrestrial visitor, pointing to its unnaturally thin limbs, large head shape, and the eerie paralysis reaction. Still, many agree on one thing: the figure's sudden disappearance, and without a sound, without a trace, is deeply unsettling. Whatever the man encountered on his ranch that night, whether alien, ghost, or something else entirely, the video has left thousands of viewers questioning what was really lurking in the quiet rural darkness. Let me know your take in the comments section below.
Su puta madre.
It's actually what this battleship game, I believe, is what skip that. There we go.
A striking video shared by 9 News Sydney has set off a wave of fascination across Australia after a vivid green orb was seen streaking across the night sky over Perth. The footage, captured by stunned residents and shared widely online, shows the bright sphere racing across the horizon, leaving behind a glowing trail as it cuts through the darkness.
That is sick.
Witnesses describe the object as brighter than any aircraft, faster than a drone, and unlike the typical quick-burning meteors occasionally spotted in Western Australia. Social media lit up with questions, theories, and excitement as locals tried to make sense of what they had just seen, with many openly wondering whether the emerald streak could be something not of this world.
It's gotta be.
While astronomers have suggested the orb may have been a small, iron-rich meteor, noting that such compositions can burn green upon atmospheric entry, others aren't convinced. The object's unusual colour, controlled-looking trajectory, and the intensity of its glow have prompted some viewers to ask whether this was more than a simple fireball. Even the Perth observatories, which recently investigated a similar event, could not conclusively confirm the object's identity. Was it a meteor, a misidentified aircraft, a drone, or could it have been a genuine UFO? For now, the green orb remains an unexplained visitor, a fleeting flash over Perth that left thousands gazing upward, wondering what else might be moving through the night above them. A disturbing video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel _ has gone viral after showing a spine-chilling encounter inside an apartment complex in Turkey, reportedly filmed in October 2025.
Oh, hell no. Run, kid, run.
The footage, stitched together from multiple security cameras, begins innocently enough, until a suspicious man enters the building just as a young girl also walks inside.
She knew, like, that dude was a fucking creep.
The girl heads up the stairwell, unaware at first that the man is following closely behind. As he begins to close the distance, her behavior suddenly shifts. Realizing she's in danger, the girl acts fast. Instead of continuing upward or freezing, she starts ringing every apartment doorbell she can reach, desperately trying to alert someone inside. Her quick thinking pays off. One of the residents opens their door, stepping into the hallway.
Yeah, you damn right, you better fucking run, bitch. Yeah.
The moment the intruder sees another adult, he immediately turns and flees back down the stairs, startled by the unexpected confrontation.
So glad that he was home.
The video has sparked massive discussion online, with viewers praising the girl's instincts and presence of mind. Many noted that her choice, seeking help rather than panicking, likely prevented a dangerous situation from escalating, While little is known about what happened after the man escaped the building, one thing is clear: the girl's fast response may have saved her from a terrifying outcome. A chilling video uploaded to TikTok by lqq.tv has viewers stunned after capturing something creepy. What appears to be an enormous, dark humanoid figure sprinting toward a group of friends at incredible speed. According to the video's description, the group had decided to take a shortcut, a decision they immediately regretted when they saw what emerged from the shadows.
Yep, sometimes it does not end well when you take a short.
What really shook viewers, however, was the speed of the figure. Several commenters pointed out that whatever it was, its height and build should have made such rapid movement nearly impossible. Others speculated it could be a shadow entity or a skinwalker, especially given the pitch-black appearance and unnatural momentum. Skeptics suggested it might have been a trick of perspective, a long shadow cast by a normal-sized person, or even an edited clip. But many remain unconvinced, noting the figure's proportions and the group's genuine fear. So what was it? A person playing a prank, a misidentified animal, or something paranormal lurking in the darkness?
Desde que llegué a la casa le dije a Gabriela.
A video posted to TikTok by lqq.tv has gone viral, showing this creepy footage of a home still under construction.
Puto raro.
Bro.
Tiene una pinche jeta.
The uploader explains that he wasn't on site when the incident occurred, but his neighbor called to warn him that someone or something was inside the unfinished house.
Y se ve bien puto raro.
Alarmed, the homeowner sent a friend to check the inside of the property. As she approaches the window, the figure abruptly ducks out of sight, vanishing in an instant.
Tiene los ojos brillosos.
Seconds later, the friend appears in the very same window, waving her arm casually, as though she saw absolutely nothing inside.
Whoa.
¿Sí estás grabando?
That unexpected twist sparked an explosion of reactions in the comments section. Many viewers couldn't believe the homeowner sent a woman in alone while choosing to stay behind and film the incident. Others pointed out that her oblivious wave made the situation even more chilling, especially knowing that only seconds earlier something with glowing eyes had been standing in the same spot.
It just ducked and then just disappeared.
Theories spread quickly. Some viewers suggested the figure was a trespasser wearing a mask, while others insisted it resembled a demonic entity, especially given the red face and reflective eyes. A few even theorized that the figure slipped into a crawl space or unfinished wall cavity, something common in homes mid-construction, explaining how it disappeared so quickly.
Interesting.
Whatever the explanation, the combination of the red face, the glowing eyes, and the friend unknowingly standing exactly where the figure had been makes this video truly unsettling. The house may still be under construction, but by the looks of this video, something may have already moved in.
Look, whoever moves into the
Tiene
finished
los ojos
product,
brillosos.
I pray for you.
She's planning to avenge Paul's death.
A disturbing TikTok video uploaded by _badmom has left viewers deeply unsettled after a series of unexplained events were caught on a Ring camera inside the family's home.
Winning the entire $100,000.
Okay.
The clip begins innocently enough, showing the poster's young daughter playing quietly at the table. until something strange happens in the background.
Lures Victor into a trap.
Oh shit, I didn't
Letting
even
him
catch
gain
that.
his Victor into a trap. Letting him gain his confidence when if you...
Without warning, a toy slides across the floor. The girl notices the movement and walks over to investigate. Just seconds later, a plastic bag suddenly falls from a nearby surface, startling her, and that's when she lets out a frightened cry.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high, emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried.
According to the mother, her daughter later insistently said that something attacked her during the incident. Concerned, the mum checked her daughter's arm and discovered a fresh scratch, adding a disturbing physical detail to what was already a creepy video. Some viewers suggested a paranormal presence, a ghost perhaps, especially given the child's frightened reaction and the unexplained scratch. Others proposed more grounded explanations, such as static electricity or a falling object, though none of these theories fully explain the scratch or the child's insistence that something attacked her. Whether paranormal or not, the video has struck a nerve online. There's something particularly unnerving about strange activity occurring around a child, especially when the child is the first to sense that something isn't right. So what do you think was responsible for the scratch on the girl's arm? Could it really have been the work of a poltergeist? Let me know your take in the comments section below.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high, emotions are so high, often these disputes...
Just picked this house up on Friday at auction.
When TikTok creator Matty Ice 0296 purchased what appeared to be a bargain home bought at auction, he expected extra work, possibly outdated wiring or minor damage. What he found instead was far more disturbing. Human remains hidden underneath mountains of junk inside a hoarder house.
Oh my
god. So this is that house I bought on Friday at auction. And we just started to clean out. And
I just started to clean it out and found something I've never found before at a house. The creator said, "This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now."
Found something I've never found before at a house.
Of course, they have to rule out the body for respect of the deceased.
The footage shows the new owner entering the hoard-filled home and calling for police intervention.
And we just started to clean out. And found something I've never found before at a house. This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now.
Emergency responders, including the police, fire department and coroner's office, soon arrived and temporarily halted the cleanup. The coroner noted one of the body's arms was missing, possibly removed by animals or insects. Further investigation revealed the remains matched to a friend of the former homeowner, suspected to have been a romantic partner. Neighbours, meanwhile, told the new owner they had previously noticed a foul odour emanating from the house. One neighbour told him the smell had been strong enough to close windows months before the new owner bought the property. While this isn't the first time hoarder homes have yielded unsettling discoveries, the video and subsequent story highlight the risks of buying auction properties without full inspection. For the new owner, the project quickly shifted from a flipping opportunity to an investigation site, with the body removal, official shutdown and stalled cleanup all adding unexpected complexity. The home remains boarded up as authorities continue their determination of how long the remains were inside and exactly what transpired.
Found something I've never found before at a house. This is freaking wild. Guess I gotta call the police now.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god.
A series of scary videos uploaded to TikTok by Chaos with Misty has viewers gripped with fear after the poster shared disturbing footage from her child's bedroom.
I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room.
According to Misty, she had set up a camera to record her daughter's room while her partner was on the road, hoping to finally catch evidence of the crazy stuff happening around the house. What she captured was far beyond what she expected.
I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
In the first video, Misty explains the strange events that have been escalating, then cuts to footage taken from the baby monitor.
I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. The motion and sound detectors are still going on. I'm freaking out right now.
On the screen, a dark, amorphous shape can be seen moving on the top bunk of her child's bed, a bed that should have been completely empty at the time. Misty admits she freaked out after watching the footage, immediately rushing upstairs to bring her daughter downstairs for safety.
I literally ran up there so fast. There's nothing in her room. I brought her downstairs. The motion and sound detectors are still going off. I'm freaking out right now.
The clip spread rapidly across TikTok, prompting a wave of concerned messages from viewers urging her to do a follow-up. In her second video, Misty walks viewers through the layout of the house and into her child's room. The space looks ordinary, toys neatly arranged, bed made, yet many commenters noted an uneasy feeling as soon as she approached the closet.
This is where I have everything that was gifted. I know a lot of y'all were saying check stuff that came from a thrift store or that wasn't yours, because it might be causing it. I will show you guys.
The most frightening moment comes at the end of the video, just as Misty finishes her walkthrough.
I don't know. I have no idea what could be causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
The bunk bed suddenly begins shaking violently, as if something unseen were rattling it from underneath. The camera jerks, there's a gasp, and the footage cuts out abruptly, leaving viewers in shock. TikTok exploded with theories. Many begged Misty to sage and bless the house, warning that the activity looked like the early stages of something more serious. Others pointed to the closet as the likely source of the disturbance, saying they got an immediate bad feeling when Misty filmed near it. Some suggested she check for objects with spiritual attachments, such as thrifted items, antiques, or anything gifted by someone with unknown energy. Several viewers shared stories of haunted items causing similar disturbances. With the bed shaking on camera and a black shape appearing above where her daughter sleeps, viewers are increasingly worried for the family's safety. Many are urging Misty to seek help, whether from spiritual practitioners, paranormal investigators, or even simply a full inspection of the home. What would you do if you found yourself in a similar situation? Let me know in the comments section down below.
Causing it. Oh my god, it's rocking.
It's okay, baby.
Residents across Queensland's Fraser Coast, including Hervey Bay, Maryborough and surrounding towns, are reporting a wave of unexplained lights in the night sky. The sightings peaked on the evening of the 18th of November 2025, when multiple witnesses across the region saw bright lights hovering, flashing or vanishing without warning. One resident from Scarness told the news that they observed multiple lights that were there one moment then disappeared instantly before their eyes. Similar accounts have since surfaced across local Facebook community pages, with some claiming the lights hovered for long periods, followed vehicles, or moved in ways inconsistent with aircraft or satellites. What makes this surge especially intriguing is the Fraser Coast's long history of aerial anomalies. The region has recorded unusual sightings since the 1950s. Reports include an oval-shaped craft seen by Bundaberg foundry workers in 1952, a stingray-shaped object observed over Hervey Bay in 1984, and smartphone footage of rapidly moving orbs captured in 2024 and 2025. As for explanations, theories range from drones and hobby aircraft to bright planets, satellites, or atmospheric effects. Some residents reject these mundane possibilities, insisting the object's behaviour doesn't match anything conventional. One Hervey Bay witness, Justin Hughes, told the Courier Mail, "I know what a satellite looks like. It doesn't change speeds." Despite the volume of reports, there is no official investigation underway. The growing archive of sightings comes almost entirely from citizen footage, witness testimony, and local community groups. Meanwhile, residents continue to monitor the skies, hoping to capture clearer evidence of what's been appearing overhead. Whether these lights are advanced drones, rare atmospheric events, or something altogether unexplained, the Fraser Coast remains one of Australia's most active hotspots for aerial mysteries, and locals are watching more closely than ever. Before we get to our last scary segment, remember to help us out by hitting that like button, leaving some delightful comments down below, and sharing this on your socials. A scary video uploaded to TikTok by Nightmare Fuel has left viewers uneasy after capturing something rather unnerving. What appears to be a human torso leaning out from the outside of a tunnel, a moment so unsettling that the truck driver reportedly had to pull over shortly afterward. The video, taken from the truck's dashboard camera, seems perfectly ordinary at first as the vehicle approaches the tunnel. But just as the truck is about to exit, something strange enters the frame.
Okay, that's weird.
The figure seems to be standing just outside the tunnel, its posture is unnatural, and its appearance fleeting. According to the uploader, the driver was so frightened by the sight that he immediately pulled over once outside the tunnel to compose himself. But this sparked heated discussion in the comments. Several viewers pointed out that stopping may have been the worst possible move, arguing that the figure could have been a potential hijacker or ambush setup, attempting to spook the driver into pulling over. Others suggested more benign explanations, a worker in the tunnel, a trick of perspective, or even a discarded mannequin. Whether it was a person lying in wait, an illusion, or something paranormal, the sight understandably spooked the truck's driver. So, what do you think it was? A person? A ghost perhaps? Or something else? Watch the clip again and let me know your thoughts in the comments section below.
It is definitely freaky. Definitely. Alrighty. So we are going to do, let me see. We're gonna do another compilation. Did we do this one? We did not do this one.
If you want to dive into...
So... let's get into it.
TikTok user amazingly_Lou usually posts wholesome clips about daily life and her dogs, Peanut and Coco. But in mid-October 2025, something happened inside her home that left viewers uneasy. It was just before 3 AM. Lou was sitting in her living room, quietly reading a book, while her Labrador Peanut walked around the room. Everything looked completely normal on the home security camera, until something strange happened.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Lou suddenly reacts as though something warm had breathed directly into her ear. But it's what happens next that sent the clip viral. See if you can spot it.
Okay, hang on. Let's see. Look carefully, y'all. I'm missing something.
As Lou stands and moves away, a small bottle on the table beneath the TV suddenly tips over on its own.
See, I didn't even catch that. I didn't even catch that.
No one touches it. There's no indication of a draft. It simply falls.
Gonna feed you dinosaur chips?
The footage racked up millions of views, with commenters debating what Lou actually encountered. Amid comment section speculation, Lou posted a detailed storytime update to clear the air.
So since the videos that I posted in TikTok went viral, I think I owe you guys some story time.
She explains that she wasn't reading a Bible, as many assumed, but an ancient history book she was really engrossed in. Around 2:55 a.m., she felt a warm breath against her ear. Not a voice, just a deep exhale right beside her.
It was not a whisper, but it was just a breathing. Something that was breathing dito sa ears ko.
She says Peanut had been uneasy the whole time, even though she didn't bark. But the moment Lou felt the breath, the dog immediately moved toward the exact spot it happened. Lou also addresses skeptics who say the whole thing was staged. She responds calmly, "I don't force anyone to believe what I experienced. You were not there when it happened." By the end of her update, she pans the camera to Peanut, calling her "my guardian angel," adding she isn't scared anymore because her dog is always by her side.
Here's my guardian angel. No, I'm not scared because I have this baby girl of mine that's actually protecting me. So, there.
So what really happened in Lou's living room that night? A draft? A coincidence? Or something standing just close enough to breathe into her ear?
What the? Why is it over here?
This next incident has sent the internet into a frenzy over the past few weeks.
Flew away or flew right there.
A YouTube channel simply called James suddenly appeared in people's feeds. And what it documented was one of the strangest unfolding stories the platform has seen in years.
Again, so here it is. Okay, not trying to get too close to it.
According to viewers, the very first video, now deleted, showed James camping alone in the desert when a metal cylinder fell from the sky and crashed into the sand, not far from his tent. James later re-uploaded the clip saying YouTube removed the original for reasons he didn't understand.
Here we are. Right here, you can hear it humming if I go close enough. Kind of makes me feel weird.
In the footage, he digs the object out by hand. The cylindrical shape hums softly, and James says he feels uneasy just touching it, even nauseous.
Right here, you can hear it humming if I go close enough. Kind of makes me feel weird. But yeah, I think it's under here.
Over the next several days, he posts a series of increasingly intense updates. He measures the object, he films strange markings carved into the surface, symbols he can't decipher. He notes that only the ends are magnetic, while the middle has no reaction to magnets at all. He even claims the cylinder suddenly grew hot enough to burn him.
It's feeling hot.
Then things take a darker turn. Lights in his basement flicker whenever he brings the object near them.
I'm back.
That never ever happens. But first of all, that's gonna be annoying.
Oh shit. That's creepy.
Okay. Okay, there it is. I'm keeping it locked in this room. It's kind of like a dungeon. Stupid light. Hopefully it's just the light, not anything going on with this.
That light's going
He reports nightmares, headaches, and a growing sense that the object is alive, but dying.
It seems like the thing is... It seems like it's alive and it's dying. It's vibrating in patterns and it's vibrating weaker and weaker each time, so...
In one update, James says the cylinder moved on its own, lifting slightly off the ground after he poured water on it. Another clip shows him driving home from work at sunrise, claiming a huge winged creature circled his car for nearly 5 miles.
There is something flying around my car right now shrieking, and I am terrified. I don't know what it is. I've seen it. It's like a huge black bat. is what I'd say. And when I slow down, I like hear it. It's like shrieking in the air. I'm just gonna be recording for a while and see if I can see it again. I think it's behind me, flying around, or up above.
Deep shrieking noises fill the audio as he films the dark sky through his windscreen.
This is insane. I'm hoping you could have heard that. I didn't see it or anything, but I heard it screeching again.
But everything came to a head during a YouTube live stream.
Hey guys, I'm here. I am opening it today, so we have a drill bit here. This is gonna be, I'm gonna start with a small hole, go bigger.
James told viewers he was finally going to drill into the metal object. Hundreds tuned in.
Drilling into it today, if it even is drillable. But yeah.
He starts drilling. Seconds later, a bright blue glow appears around the bit.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, that pissed it off.
The feed goes black.
That's not good.
For nearly 20 minutes, only muffled banging and strange mechanical sounds can be heard before the stream abruptly ends.
Bro, are you okay?
In the hours that followed, comment sections exploded. Some said James had passed out from fumes or heat. Others insisted he had been abducted, pointing to faint high-pitched whirring in the audio that sounded like rotor blades or metallic footsteps.
Oh, dude. Guys, I got chills. Oh my gosh. I hope James is okay.
People urged others to contact police. On 4chan's paranormal board, users debated whether the cylinder was alien technology, a military device, or a toxic waste container he should never have touched. Then, silence. For days, James didn't post, and speculation reached a boiling point. The story took another turn when James finally went live again.
Oh, thank goodness.
This time, he looked disoriented. He claimed he didn't know where he was and needed help.
My migraines. Oh, I don't even know what to do right now. I don't know how far away home I am. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta give this back, guys. This is not even my phone. I'm gonna throw this phone away.
But many viewers noticed something odd. Instead of checking Google Maps, he chose to go live on YouTube and dramatically describe his confusion to thousands of strangers. Critics instantly called it a performance. And just like that, the story collapsed. A few days later, James uploaded a short video admitting the entire thing was staged, a fictional project he had been working on for fun.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to end it and come clean with you guys.
Hang on. That I feel, because this happens so often, okay? I had to pause this because you guys notice when someone's getting close to finding out what's going on with a mysterious object or a situation, and then, oh yeah, no guys, it was just I was just playing, you know, it was just for fun. Bullshit, someone told you you were getting too fucking close, you better stop that shit. Hey Sappy. But yeah, he was getting too close to the fucking truth, revealing shit that he wasn't supposed to, and they told him to stop and upload something to dismiss all the fucking work that he did. No, bro. No. It wasn't no fucking hoax. He was told to fucking stop.
But yes, it was all a hoax. Completely a hoax from the start. I got 20,000 people to believe me, possibly more. A bunch of YouTubes make a channel on me, which I think will go down in history as something pretty funny, which is what I enjoy doing, making people laugh.
But even with the confession, many followers weren't convinced. They argued that he was forced to recant, that someone made him walk back the truth to bury a real discovery.
Good job,
A sort of reverse Uno card to claim it's fake, so nobody keeps investigating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's all we really have today.
So what do you think? Was James fabricating a viral sci-fi saga from the start, or did he stumble onto something strange in the desert and then get pressured into calling it a hoax?
Baby, no. He has,
No, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
TikTok user Yanami Kaela recently shared a strange moment caught during a family dinner right in the middle of Typhoon Uwan sweeping across the Philippines.
Oh shit? The lights just went, what the what?
Her family had gathered for a meal despite the storm outside. To capture the moment, the OP set her phone to record everything in time lapse. Then halfway through dinner, the power suddenly cuts out.
What the fuck?
For about 30 seconds, the entire home is plunged into darkness. When the lights flicker back on, everyone resumes eating as though nothing unusual happened.
Right, you know, power could have just got.
But when the OP reviewed the time-lapse later that night, something eerie stood out.
Okay, let's look, guys. What the fuck? Oh shit, y'all saw that?
During the blackout, in the kitchen at the back of the room, a shadowy figure seems to zip from left to right across the frame.
Yep, right there.
The movement is quick. Some viewers think it's just time-lapse compression or motion blur. So what do you think? A glitch caused by filming during a blackout? Or a genuine shadow figure moving through the kitchen when the lights went out? Here's a quick and eerie one. This homeowner says they were home alone when they spotted something strange hiding in their roof cavity. At first, it just looks like a dark patch.
Y'all see that, right?
But brighten the image, and a shape appears.
Yep, that's a hell
It looks like a figure
no for me.
crouched in the shadows, watching from above.
That's a hell no.
There's no context, no location, no follow-up, just a creepy clip that's been circulating online with no explanation. So what do you think this is? A trick of the light? Or was someone really hiding in the roof that night? Alright gang, now if you want to submit your own content, we have a brand new website that we've built from scratch, from the ground up, for you guys to submit your own content. It's at slappedhamsubmissions.com.
There you go.
So it's a 3-step process. Number 1, choose your type of submission. So whether you're suggesting content or submitting your own. So if you've seen some content around, say on TikTok or Instagram, or you want to suggest a reel or clip, then use this. Option number 2, if you've got your own video, photo, or story, then select submit your own content. Fill out the form, preferably using the who, what, how format. That way we can build out a bit of a story based on your content that makes it more interesting for other viewers. So we'll review your submissions. So for example here, upload your whatever it is, clip, photo, etc. Fill out all your details, describe it as best you can. That way we can write a much better segment and it's much more entertaining for the rest of the Slapped Ham community. Then you have to verify that you own the rights to the content and you are allowing us to use the content. You retain full rights, of course. You're just granting us permission to show it on our channel, submit the content, and then if it's interesting enough, we may feature it on the channel. So check it out. It's at slappedhamsubmissions.com. We'll put a link in the description box every episode. So if you want to submit your own content, check that out. We'll also pin it in the comments.
Hey guys, that is awesome. So if you guys have any spooky content or seen any spooky content, there's a chance to upload it to Slapped Ham. Alright? On with the videos.
Dude, how scary is that?
Here's a weird one that's been trending this past week.
God, dude. What the She's crawling through all this, bro.
TikTok user Joseph Stalin Loves You was out building a fence on his property in Sacramento when he noticed something strange in the thick foliage nearby. At first, everything looks normal, just tangled branches and shadows. But if you look closely, there's movement.
It's right there staring at me. Dude, how scary is that?
A woman appears to be crawling through the bushes.
God, dude. What the She's crawling through all this, bro.
It's easy to miss, but once you spot her, it's undeniably creepy.
Oh shit, I didn't even
There's
spot it
definitely
through the
someone
thing.
hiding back there.
Dude, how scary is that?
The clip blew up online, racking up nearly 1 million views in just a few days. Commenters debated whether it was a prank, a neighbor in distress, or something far stranger watching him from the tree line.
I love you.
As for the TikToker, he says he reposted the clip because the original was flagged and taken down, adding another layer of mystery. So what exactly was this woman doing crawling through the bushes? Prank, prowler, or something else
That was most likely
entirely?
her home,
Dude,
and he was like intruding on her home, so she was like peeking out like, "Hey, dude,
God,
get off my
dude.
property."
What the She's crawling through all this, bro.
You disturbing her in her house.
Here's another quick and creepy one.
Ooh, the lady in white loves
This
these.
footage, shared by TikTok user The Dire1987, shows something eerie.
Oh shit, right there. Yep.
A woman in a long white dress standing on the side of a rural road, seemingly in the middle of nowhere. In the original audio, the uploader claims you can even hear her whisper, "Please," as they pass. The family later said they were terrified, not because she looked threatening, but because the moment felt strangely out of place, almost unnatural. Sightings like this tap into one of the most widespread ghost legends in the world, the White Lady. Across different cultures, the White Lady appears as a lone woman dressed in pale clothing, often along remote roads, forests, or bridges. She's usually tied to a tragic past, lost love, betrayal, or an untimely death, and her spirit is said to wander, still seeking help or closure. So what did this family actually encounter that night? A stranded traveler, a prank, or a modern glimpse of the timeless White Lady legend? Here's a strange one, not a sighting, but a revelation that's shaken government circles across Canada. In mid-2025, Canada's Chief Science Advisor released a landmark report called the Sky Canada Project, and what it uncovered is startling. Canada's entire system for dealing with UFOs or UAPs is essentially broken. According to the report, for nearly 30 years, Canada hasn't had a proper way to collect or investigate public sightings. Most reports simply vanish. Police discard them as non-offense calls. Aviation logs record them, but never study them. Military channels classify them and lock them away. A nationwide survey found that 27% of Canadians say they've seen a UAP, but 90% never reported it. Many said they wouldn't even know how. The report also notes UAPs are now a serious aviation and national security concern. One of the catalysts was the mysterious object shot down over the Yukon in 2023, labelled internally by NORAD as UAP-23. All of this led the Sky Canada project to make one big recommendation. Canada needs a central, transparent, public-facing UAP office, ideally run by the Canadian Space Agency. A place where the public can report sightings, researchers can analyse them, and findings can be posted openly, similar to France's well-known GEIPAN program. The report also highlights Canada's forgotten UFO history, from the Falcon Lake burns in 1967 to the Shag Harbour crash the same year, and even suggests that decades of data were lost when the National Research Council suddenly stopped collecting UAP reports in 1995. But perhaps the biggest mystery isn't in the skies at all. It's why Canada let this topic fall into a policy vacuum for 30 years, while allies like the US, France and Chile built formal UAP study programs. So now the question is, will Canada finally create a modern, open UAP office? Or will this report become yet another overlooked chapter in the country's long, strange history with the unexplained?
My door just keeps opening by itself. Watch, here, look. Nobody.
This next clip comes from TikTok user MyHouseIsHaunted777.
Now watch. Look, let me close this door.
The footage shows a hallway in the OP's home.
2. Oh,
The door begins to rattle.
oh, heck no.
You can clearly see the door handle twisting as though someone on the other side is trying to open it, but the OP insists they were home alone.
My door just keeps opening by itself. Watch, here, look. Nobody. Nobody in this house. Nobody.
They open it, but there's no one there.
Oh, heck no. No. Okay, God. Look. Nothing. Dogs barking and everything.
Viewers debated whether this was loose hinges, air pressure, or something more unsettling, especially given how deliberately the handle seems to move.
No. Okay, God. Look. Nothing.
Yeah, that's
dogs barking and everything.
Guys, I kind of feel like I should call someone.
Here's a strange one that's been creeping out TikTok. User, she's spooky, filmed something unusual from her bedroom window.
I thought she was waiting for someone, but no one has
just
come.
Staring at her
and there's
window?
nothing she's staring at.
A person standing completely still on the sidewalk across the street.
This girl has been standing here completely like a statue, like this.
According to the OP, the girl had been standing there like a statue for over 15 minutes.
Oh, damn.
No phone, no movement, no reaction to passing cars, just motionless.
Honestly, look at the fucking skin.
The clip quickly went viral, with viewers offering all kinds of theories. Some joked it was a glitch in the Matrix, comparing the moment to NPCs freezing in a video game. Others suggested the girl might be experiencing a medical episode, like an absence seizure or dissociative freeze.
Possibly. Like a statue, like this, for 15 minutes.
Whatever the explanation, the eerie stillness, combined with the quiet, empty street, gives the footage an unsettling edge.
Well,
And there's
hopefully
nothing
it's
she's staring
her
at.
having a medical emergency.
What the
Before we get to our last segment, remember to help us out by tapping that like button, leaving some comments down below, and sharing this on your socials.
These clips, because man,
This is part 4 of our in-depth
awesome.
look at England's infamous screaming skulls. Today we're heading to Greater Manchester, to a medieval manor house with a relic so feared it was once written into the lease agreement that it must never be removed. This is the story of the Wardley Hall skull, a relic tied to storms, curses, and one of England's most brutal martyrdoms. Wardley Hall stands in Worsley, Salford, and the skull rests in a niche beside the main staircase, pale, weathered, and infamous for what supposedly happens when you disturb it. According to old folklore, the skull acts as a supernatural guardian of the property, and removing it triggers violent retribution. The most famous story tells of a servant who tried to dispose of the skull by throwing it into the moat outside. Moments later, a ferocious storm erupted, sheets of lightning, howling wind, and trees torn from the ground. Buildings were said to have been stripped of their thatch. The owner, Morton the Younger, was so terrified that he drained the moat and returned the skull to its place. Only then, tradition says, did the storm subside. The legend didn't stop there. Tenants refused to cover the square opening in the wall where the skull rested, believing it needed the aperture open to remain calm. And in one of the strangest details of all, the skull's continued presence became an actual legal condition of tenancy. If you lived at Wardley Hall, you lived with the skull. But for decades, the identity of the skull was a matter of speculation, and one rival legend suggested it belonged to a violent 17th century rake named Roger Downes, a notorious courtier of Charles II. The story claimed Downes murdered a tailor in a drunken rage and later had his own head struck from his body during a brawl, only for the severed head to be delivered to his family at Wardley Hall. It's a dramatic tale, but in 1779 the Downes vault was opened and Roger's skeleton was found still intact, head and all. That legend was officially debunked. The real story is far darker and true. The skull belongs to Saint Ambrose Barlow, a Benedictine monk executed during the fierce anti-Catholic persecutions of 1641. Born Edward Barlow, he ministered secretly for 24 years before being arrested on Easter Sunday. His crime? Being a Catholic priest, considered treason at the time. On September 10th, 1641, he was hanged, drawn and quartered. His severed head was then placed on a pike in Manchester as a warning to others. But his cousin Francis Downes, the Catholic Lord of Wardley Hall, risked everything to retrieve the head and hide it within the manor. For over a century, its hiding place remained secret. During demolition work around 1745, the head was rediscovered inside a hidden chapel wall. Witnesses at the time said it still had auburn hair and a full set of teeth, matching descriptions of Ambrose Barlow. Forensic testing in 1959 confirmed it. The skull belonged to a man in his 50s, Barlow's exact age, and bore the marks of a head violently severed, then piked for display. Every detail aligned. In 1961, the Diocese of Salford officially recognised the relic as the skull of St Ambrose Barlow, one of England's 40 martyrs. Today, Wardley Hall serves as the residence of the Bishop of Salford, and the skull still rests in its niche by the stairs, no longer seen as a curse object, but a holy relic. Even so, the old stories remain. Storms, curses, and a guardian spirit protecting its home. So what preserved this skull for nearly 4 centuries? Fear or faith? Or perhaps, as the legend suggests, something watching over Wardley Hall even now?